events, sometimes he'd come home really flushed, driving a Cadillac, buying sharp-looking clothes for himself, but not his wife and kids. And then sometimes he'd come home and they'd be about to lose the farm and they'd be destitute. And my granddaddy, he ran away from home when he was 12 years old, and he rode all over the country on a train as a hobo. And when he got back at 14, nobody even asked him where he'd been. It was just another mouth to feed. It was those kind of times back then. And my granddaddy, he grew up and he married my grandmother, the most beautiful woman in Lauderdale County, Alabama. And she was from a good Methodist home, and she just couldn't believe the stories he would tell about his childhood and how he used to take his dad to the bootlegger and the whorehouse when he was a kid. And one day she asked him, she said, "Didn't you feel terrible driving your daddy to the bootlegger and the whorehouse when you were a little boy?" And my granddaddy said, "Shit, I was 10 years old. I was driving a Cadillac. I would have taken that son of a bitch to hell if he asked me." And the general's wife, by the time I came along, everyone was called her Gran. And when she got old, she took to going to funerals. I mean, like really going to funerals. It didn't matter if she knew the people or not. She'd just look at the paper, and if it looked like a good one, she'd dress in black and she'd go and she'd grieve and grieve and grieve. She'd be the loudest crying person there. But she always said that the best funeral she ever went to was the general's. I wrote this song about her. It's called Box of Spiders. Gran keeps a box of spiders. Says they're on